Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's called How to Crochet with Me, Quality Time with Val. So I'm gonna have these little here and there episodes called Quality Time with Val, where me and you spend time doing something we love together, because me and you behind the camera, we locked in like this. So basically today, so my first plan for the video was to show you guys how to do a few basic steps of crochet, but I don't have the right camera setup, so it would be virtually impossible for you guys to actually see what I'm doing. Instead, I'm going to I'm going to give you guys advices on if you really want to crochet, if you want to start, or you're thinking about it, what projects to start with, what hooks to use, and probably just basic things here and there that you need to know before you start really like making big projects, because these are the things I learned. And I'm also going to be showing you guys things I've crocheted in the past year, so since I've started. So let's get straight to the video. So the first thing I'm going to be speaking about are hooks. So first things first, I want to show you guys the hook I personally have. I personally use every time. I've never switched hooks. This is my loyalty hook, and this is the hook I've been using since I've started. It's a metal hook, 3mm. So 3mm for some people might be small, because hooks can be very big. Like some hooks are used to make blankets, and this is how big the hook has to be. It has to be really thick. So can be seen as very small. And this is a completely metal hook. If you are thinking of starting crocheting, I suggest you don't use metal hooks, just because it gets really uncomfortable and it's really hard, and it's really like your work is gonna be really tight. So yeah, no, I suggest you buy a hook with a handle that's ergonomic, just so like when you actually crochet, you've been crocheting for 4 or 5 hours, it's still comfortable and it doesn't hurt. Because I crochet with this, and yes, I'm used to it, but even after a lot of hours, it's like red here, and there's a little like, it like kind of sinks in my finger, and it hurts, and I need to take breaks and stuff. So this is kind of all about hooks. I don't know specific hooks, but I suggest that if you don't start at like 1.5mm, because that's where I started when I first started, and this is too small. You're never gonna finish your project, especially when you're just a beginner. I suggest you start with like 3.5, 4, 5mm, just because these are bigger and your work can go faster. And from there, when you get used to using bigger hooks or bigger sizes, you can just like go down or go up from there, whatever you want. So yeah, that's kind of hooks. I don't know specifically. Just a general advice when you're crocheting. If you know, for example, I've seen girls that have been crocheting for years talking about, oh, how much I've crocheted in 24 hours. That's fine. They're like experts. But if you just start crocheting, don't spend like 3, 4, 5 hours straight up crocheting. You need to take breaks. When I first started crocheting, I spent hours on the couch just crocheting all day long. Do not do that to yourself. I suggest do intervals of 2 hours, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 30 minutes. Crochet for 2 hours, go take a walk, go eat, go drink, take some air, anything, come back, crochet for 2 hours. And don't crochet all day. Try to do like half-half. Just so like it's fair, taking a break, everything's fine. Because when you start crocheting, it's really addicting to just want to finish the project. So for my yarn, personally, I try to buy every single color of yarn. Because at a point, because I kind of have like a crochet business, I kind of shut it off this year just because I really have to focus on my studies, focus on uni applications and serious things. So I told myself that after high school, I'll restart it. But when I had it in grade 10, I tried to go for like every color here and there. My prices, if you ever bought something from me in grade 10, my prices were really bad. I didn't know anything about prices. So I either made it really expensive or really underpriced, because it's by the time, like usually crocheters will, like if they have a business, they will give you a price based on how much time they've been working. If they've worked for 3 hours and it's minimum wage $50 an hour, you will have to give them $45 for the work. But when our prices are told to people, people are like, that's too expensive. But it's per hour. That's how it works. That's just how it works. But personally, I would make it really, really cheap. Sometimes too cheap, and still have complaints. Whatever. So, I don't know what else I said I'm going to talk about, but I guess I'm going to go into what I've made in the past year. So I'm going to go with my first ever project just because I remember it. My first ever project was this bag that is old now and that is just wicked. It's very old now, but I need to wash it. So this bag took me over a month. Can you believe it? Today I could do this in a week, but this bag took me over a month, and it was my first project, and I was so proud of it because I got to actually wear outside. Like, it's something I got to wear outside. So I used a like kind of like light blue white color, and I ran out, and I did not want to go and spend more money. So your girl used dark blue for this project to finish this one. But yeah, I wear this bag here and there when I wear like colors. Every time I go out, I just take a crochet bag because I don't have tote bags. It's my own bags. Okay, now I don't know in order, but I'm going to go through what I did. So I did this during the summer. These are headbands. I actually have 3 that I've made. And I've made these headbands just because sometimes here and there you need to go out like really fast. For example, you don't have time to get ready. So you could put a headband. So I think I have a few pictures of me wearing it here and there. I should put it here. If I don't, this is going to be blank. But these are 3 headbands that I've made. And the reason why I made these 3 colors is because during the summer, these are the only colors I had. And I had to make a black one because black goes with everything. Now we're going to go through tote bag. Well, it's not a tote bag. It's more like a shoulder bag. So I made it red because red's my favorite color. This is so cute. I love this bag. This bag, guys, is so cute. I've actually made one for my older sister. I could show a picture here. It's a blue one. And I was like, I want a red one for myself. This is like you're going out to take some air. You're going out with friends here and there. You could definitely wear this. I remember this took me maybe over a month just because I kept procrastinating it, and it was during school last year. It was during the end of the school, and I had a lot of activities. I was too lazy, so I kept procrastinating until I actually finished it. One of my favorite projects ever is actually a top I made. I never thought I'd make it. I need to wash it, but I never thought I'd make it. So this is called a mesh top. You've already seen girls on TikTok wear that with the big sleeve. Here and there. I would honestly wear it. I have a picture of me wearing it, but I'm going to show you guys because you guys are here. I'm going to show you guys. So this is the top. It's a mesh top. I love it so much. I love this top with my life. It's warm. It's really warm because this yarn is really thick, but it's something you could also wear during the summer. It's so cute. You have these long sleeves. The reason why this is purple, again, your girl is the master of running out of color and being too lazy to buy another one and not wanting to spend money, so she's gonna take what she has. That's why this is purple, half. But I love this top. It's one of my favorite things ever, and this is the only top I've made. And this took me, I'm gonna say it was supposed to take me 3 days, but it took me over a week because I kept making mistakes. I did not know how to make the make an increase, which basically means making the sleeve go from skinny to like larger, because you can see like there's an increase in my sleeve here. I didn't know how to do that. I got the measures wrong, so I kept having to make and remake and make and remake. And it was hard. It was a hard time. I spent hours just crocheting during the summer, just trying to finish this top. And I finally finished it. And I'm so proud. I wore it one time out during the summer when I was going to get food. That's the only time I wore it, but I'm gonna wear it again. You guys are going to see me in it again. Another thing that I made that I'm really proud of that I know I'm going to be wearing this winter are hand warmers. So these hand warmers are basically, they protect your hand. You can put it when you're wearing a sweater, when you're wearing a coat. It's just so convenient, and it's really warm. I've actually worn it outside a few times when the weather was kind of cold. And I've worn it, and I felt good, and I felt so proud of it, and it's so pretty. And I like to wear this with my matching green headband that I've just showed you guys because it matches and it's so cute. I've actually also made black hand warmers, but they're like this short. And I was like, I want long ones. And I actually started the project of making long black hand warmers. But school started, work started. I had a lot of things to do, so I didn't finish it. Hopefully during Christmas break I can get this done. But yeah, these are hand warmers and I'm so proud of them, and they're so warm because literally things, when you make projects for yarn, the really good thing is that it's actually warm. It's not just pretty. So yeah, I love it. I literally love it. And the measurements are so right, and literally it's so easy. How much time did it take me? I'm pretty sure this took me maybe 3 to 4 days, I think. 3 to 4 days. Because all you have to do, okay, so I'll basically explain to you guys. You have to make like a long sheet. I'll call it sheet, long sheet of just that. Maybe like 19, like back to back. The video is about to finish because I'm running out of storage. I'll continue. I'm back. So you basically make a long sheet back to back of like maybe 19 chains long, and like you make probably like 13 to 19 rows depending on how thick your arm is, and then you're going to slip stitch it. Okay, if you guys don't know, slip stitch is basically it's a way of connecting them. You're going to connect them together, and this is how we mix it. But you're going to have to make sure that when you connect them, you leave a space in between for your actual thumb to come out here and there. Really simple. Another thing I've made, but this is a flop project because no matter how much I have to show you guys the good things, I also have to show you guys the bad things. This was supposed to be a phone holder. You're supposed to wear it and you can put your phone inside, but it looks really, really ugly and I hate it, and I'm probably never going to use it. I'm probably going to give it as a gift to somebody who wants it because it's just, I hate it. I'm so sorry. I do not like this. The thing I've made that I'm proud of is a water bottle holder. I actually made this like 2 years ago. Last year, in grade 10, I'm pretty sure, or last year. So it's a water bottle holder, and I put strawberries on top. I made strawberries. So you put your water bottle, and it holds it. That's it. And it's cute. I love it. It's simple. Do I use it? I used to use it, but my water bottle is actually bigger now. I got a new one, so I have to make a new one that fits that. So I can't use it anymore. But it's cool. I could always give this out or make another one. Another thing I've made that I showed you guys at the start of the video is, did I show you guys? I don't know. But this is a winter headband that I've actually worn. This is how it looks like. So yeah, it's a winter headband. It's really cute. It's actually protective. It's really nice. It's amazing. I love it. I would make a lot of other ones. I promised my sister one, my little sister one, until this day. I didn't make it for her, but I will soon enough. Another thing I've made, and this is the most recent thing I've actually made, and probably the thing I've loved the most, just because I told you guys at the start of the video, not start, but I told you guys that my first project, my first bag, took me over a month, almost the whole summer of me going into grade 10, and that project took me barely a week. And it was the summer, the last week before going into grade 12. And I was like, when I come back to school, I'm gonna wear this, da-da-da. This is the bag. You know what's even amazing about this bag? It has a zipper where you could close the bag. I put that zipper. How did I put the zipper? I don't remember. But it's a mix of sewing and crocheting. I have basic knowledge about sewing because sometimes when you crochet, you need to add sewing to it for it to work. So that's why I have basic knowledge of sewing, which is why I was able to make that top, and I was able to actually like sew the zipper on, and yeah, it's just cute. This is so cute. I'm so proud of it. And you can put anything inside. Like literally, the other bag, the first bag I have, sometimes it's too small for my things. But this is just perfect. So it was great to be with you guys. It was great to show you guys what I do and how much time it took me and the hooks I recommend. Also, I think that's how I'm going to end the video. If you want to start crocheting, you want to start your first project, I suggest you start with something you can actually use. Start with a bag. Start with a headband. Don't start with a blanket. I've heard a lot of stories of people just starting with a blanket. Don't start with a blanket. You're never gonna make it. You don't have like enough experience and enough knowledge about certain things to start with a blanket. I suggest you start with a bag. Headbands, hand warmers, these are so easy to make. Things that you can use in everyday life and that are really easy. You can gift it to your parents, to your siblings, here and there. So this is a quality time with me. It was great because I love crocheting and I love what I do. If you're watching this and you want me to crochet anything for you, I will do it for free. There's some things that I will crochet for free. There's some things that I will crochet with money. If you're asking me for a headband, I will do it for free. If you're asking me for a bag, you gotta pay. But if you want a bag from me, a specific bag, a specific color, and you want to set a price, like you're like, oh, I want like a big bag for like $15 or $10, I got you, especially if you're my friend. So just, if you want anything, let me know. I love doing this. This is why I do this. This was a great time. I love you guys. Times are getting better, but times are still rough. You know what I mean? A little update on basketball. We have a game Monday. We had another game. The gap was smaller, but we lost. But the gap was smaller, and we had an MVP. She's watching this right now. She scored like half of our points. She's so good. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys a virtual hug because I love you guys. And the season's getting cold. Get your tea. Get your snacks. Get your blanket. And don't forget to take breaks because that's what we need in life. I love you guys so much. A little virtual hug from me to you. I love you guys. Yeah, $8 might just make that